guys, and welcome to another bullet journal video. My name is Kirsty and today I am going to be showing you my January spreads, and then you are going to join me whilst I plan my February spreads. So without any further ado, let's just get into my January spread and I will show you what designs I came up with for that month. So let's open this up. Here is my January cover page. I didn't really have any time to draw anything major out, so I just did some cursive typography and then just kind of decorated the cover page with different coloured snowflakes. So that is my January cover page, not much to it. Then we go into my month at a glance. So this, I just kept my normal typography that I do for kind of titles during the month, and then I kept the same basic calendar that I have been doing for since I started my bullet journal, I think, just because it just works so well for me in this format. And I have my monthly to-do list here. So in this month at a glance, I put when I might work, I put, I don't know, different dates that need to be kept, like doctor's appointments or anything like that. And then with just the blank spaces, I put some stickers in. So here you can see that I've got a Totoro sticker, and then here I've got some stickers from the animals or the creatures from Princess Mononoke, but I can't remember the name of them, but I think they're absolutely cute and I love the film Princess Mononoke, so I decided to stick some stickers there. So that is my month at a glance. Then we go on to my work hours log. So from this you can see that I write down when I'm working, how many hours I'm doing, how much I get paid for that shift. And then at the end of the month, I'll also write down how much I got paid for that month. And then next to it, I have my expenses spread. So as you can see here, just a basic title. And then I do a table. So we have the date that I purchased the item, the description, so what I brought, and then the price of the item. And then that also is another page as well, because you know, I buy a lot of things, so 2 pages are needed for my expenses. So I've got another page there. And then this is my YouTube video tracker. So here I write down when I'm going to be publishing the videos. And then here I've just got an F, which stands for I filmed the video, E stands for I've edited the video, and U stands for I've uploaded the video. And as you can see here, once I've done those things, I just do a small black dot there to signify when I've done them. Then we go on to my blog tracker. So again, same as my YouTube planner, this just shows the books that I wanted to read during January and whether I have published the review or not on my blog. So the S stands for I've started the book, the C stands for I've completed the book, the W stands for whether I've written the review, N stands for whether I've posted the review on NetGalley, and A stands for whether I have posted the review on Amazon. As you can see, I actually haven't read most of the books that I wanted to in January because I've been just reading other things. But this just gives me an idea of when I have read these books, this is when they need to be posted on this date, so I can just backdate them, which is always handy. Then we go on to one of my favourite things in the monthly spreads, and that is my mood tracker. This helps me so much because when I go and see my doctors at the end of every couple of months and she asks how I've been feeling, then I can just look at my kind of tracker here and then I can see whether I've been feeling high a lot or whether I've been feeling low a lot. So here you can see I've had quite a few lows in January, but oh well, there's actually quite a few highs as well. But I always track how I feel in the morning and how I feel in the evening, because I never just feel one mood during the whole day. So I track morning and evening, and I'm actually thinking in February that I might start tracking midday as well, because there's been times where I've actually fluctuated quite a lot and I've felt, I don't know, for example, awful in the morning, really good in the afternoon, and then it comes to night time and I'm feeling lousy again. So I'm actually thinking about tracking morning, midday and evening in February, but we'll see what happens there. Then the next 2 pages are just some postcards. So this one says, books are a uniquely portable magic, which is a quote from Stephen King. And I've just stuck this down with some glitter washi tape around the edges. And then this one says, nevertheless she persisted. And again, I've stuck it down with some glitter washi tape. Both of these postcards are from Redbubble, so I will try and find where I brought them from, and I will put a link in the description box below. Then we move on to my habit tracker. As usual, I always track the same things, whether I've took my medication, whenever I've got 7 hours sleep, when I've worn no makeup, if I've cleansed, if I've turned any electric off before 12, so like my TV and my phone or my Xbox, if I've had 2 cups of tea or less, if I haven't spent any money, if I haven't had any snacks, and if I've been reading. Then we go on to my time tracker. So as you can see, it's just half a month at the moment because I'm filming on the 23rd, and what I've been doing during the day is just written in pencil so I can go back and colour it in when I have time. But this is where I just keep track of what I do during my day. So as you can see here, grey is when I am sleeping, so there's a lot of that going on. This dark green colour here is when I'm watching TV. Blue is when I spend time with friends or family. Orange is when I work on my bullet journal, and so on. Obviously I don't need a key anymore because I know which colours stand for which activity. But when I first did my time tracker, I obviously kept a key in the corner, but I don't need that anymore. I know straight away what colours represent which activity. And then we go on to my university timetable. I love having this spread because it's just really handy for me to flip back and see what when I've got meetings, when deadlines are due, when I get results back. So I just keep all of that in here. And then I have my homework and my notes section. So this isn't a university notes section where I write down notes from the lectures. This is just notes, say when I do go to meetings, this is where I write notes down from the meetings, or it's kind of like a brain dump page, I guess, but I just kept it as notes. My homework, I actually haven't started university yet. My first day is tomorrow, but I just thought I would keep track of the work that I've got to do for my next lesson, which is Thursday, just so I'm ahead of the game, which won't last long actually, but you know, it's a great mindset to get in before I start uni anyway. Then we go on to my weekly spreads. So I kept with the kind of blue wintry theme throughout the weekly spreads as well. So as you can see, I have kind of put snowflakes around the days of the week, and then I've just put some galaxy washi tape at the top because I really like that washi tape and it goes with the theme anyway. So I just did my weekly spreads like this, just kind of standard boxes. So this is where I just write the stuff that needs doing during the day. So I don't know, the different tasks I need to do, like blog posts, read, filming, work, anything like that. I write it down. When I've done it, I'll colour the square in black. So we've got week 2, we've got week 3, we've got week 4, which we're on at the moment, and then it goes on to week 5, and then that is the end of January. So I've already kind of sketched out stuff for February, like just the basic outlines of the tables and such, but I still need to think of a design of what to do on the February cover page. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet, so I'll probably end up doing that last and just get everything drawn out first in the black outline. So that was my January flip through. So I'm going to put the TV on and watch some Criminal Minds. I'm going to put some music on for you guys, speed this whole thing up so you're not watching for 4 hours, and yeah, let's just start my February plan with me. Okay, so here we are. It's about 4.5 hours later and I have finished doing my bullet journal for February. So you saw my January flip through and you saw most of my February plan with me, and I say most because my camera battery died just before I was about to do the cover page, so you didn't see me do the cover page, but obviously you'll see the finished product now. So if you just flip to where February starts. So this is the idea that I had for February. I've drawn a crescent moon and then just said hello Feb here. This did not turn out the way that I really wanted it to. The moon looks fine, but then these little splodges here, which meant to be like stars, I guess, they just, I don't know, it just makes it look a bit messy. Maybe I'll get used to it, I don't know. But that is my cover page for right now. This was an idea that I had to do for January, but I never got around to doing it, so I thought, you know what, I'll do it for February instead. So that is my cover page. I will link all of the things that I used in the description box below. And one thing really did actually annoy me. I don't know whether you can notice, but here the F is a different colour to the E and the B. And that's because for the F I used my new Sharpie pens. Little did I know that Sharpie pens really bleed through the paper on the Leuchtturm paper. So you'll be able to see in a minute that you can see like the outline and the colouring in of the F on the other side of the paper. So this is my monthly spread here. As you can see, like I said, there is the outline of the F, and it's really annoyed me, but oh well. As you can see, I did a different layout this time for the monthly kind of calendar spread. This was my January spread, so just the standard calendar. And then this is my February spread. So I've kind of shifted it, I guess. So I've got more space. I don't know whether you can call it more space. It's just kind of laid out differently. But I've got Feb in big black capital letters. And then I've got my to-do list at the bottom here. And then just decorated it with some washi tape around the sides. I actually really do like this layout, to be honest. It's quite different, and I think that's why I like it so much, is because it's kind of different to all of the other bullet journal spreads that I have done. But this month I went with a very bright and kind of quirky theme. So it is very bright colours that I used throughout this spread, because I thought, you know, February, it's kind of like still miserable outside, especially in the UK, and I just wanted to use bright colours. So whenever I open up my bullet journal, bright colours, I'm hoping they make me happy. Whether that actually works, I don't actually know. But this is my month at a glance. Then we move on to my work hours. So as you can see, more bright, vibrant colours here. I have done a double page spread for my work hours. Normally I just have the one page like here. As you can see, I normally just have the one page, but I decided to split it out into the 2 pages so I've got more room to write down my hours. And I've just put a little sticker at the bottom here that says payday, and this sticker is from Mimi's Mayhem shop on Etsy, so I will leave a link to that as well. Then we have my expenses page. This is exactly the same as previous months, just a standard kind of table. This is where the date is going to go, the description and the price, same with here, and then just decorated with some purple washi tape at the bottom. Then we go on to my YouTube and my blog planner. So as you can see, I'm going to start doing my readathon videos again. Hopefully I just need to kind of plan my time around that. So I've kind of planned out some of the videos, and then I've got my blog planner, and then I've planned out all of the books that I want to read in February. And then I've just put some kind of very shiny washi tape at the bottom there. I don't know whether you can see, it's kind of unicorn rainbow washi tape. Then we go on to my mood and my habit tracker. So again, this is exactly the same layout as the past couple of months. Well, ever since I started my bullet journal actually. So I've decided that I'm going to track 3 moods in February. So my mood for the morning, midday and the evening. Then my habit tracker exactly the same as previous months, and then decorated with some kind of cloud vibey washi tape. Then this is my university timetable. So I've done the big kind of black bold lettering for the timetable, and then for the actual timetable I have kind of gone around with my pastel purple Tombow brush pen and then filled in my timetable already. No washi tape on this one because I thought it was bright enough, so I didn't use washi tape, but I was really tempted to, but I didn't. Then we're on to my homework page. So I've organised this into sections. So we've got the 4 weeks of homework for my gender, sex and culture seminars and lectures. So those are those boxes for that lecture and seminar. Then we have the homework page for my film studies class, which is happening over 3 weeks in February. And then this one is another course that I'm taking at uni called Managing the Dissertation. So I've got a box for the homework there. If you can see at the bottom here, I've used some washi tape, and it's Studio Ghibli washi tape. So it's got Totoro, No Face, Ponyo, Kiki, all the characters from some of the films, and I just love it, so I decided to just put it on my homework page. Then the notes page. I think this is just really bright, and I'm not even sure if I like it or not. I think I could have done without the polka dot washi tape, but it's too late now, it's stuck down, I've just got to deal with it. But it's very bright, so it definitely catches your attention. But these notes are not for notes for when I'm at uni, these are just when I'm in meetings, and then I write the notes from the meetings down in here. Then we go on to my weekly spreads. So I've changed this up a little bit. These are what my weekly spreads looked like for the past few months. So boxes. And this time I have moved to, again, in a box-like form, but it's kind of different. So we've got week 1 in the kind of leaf wreath pattern, I guess. That was a mouthful to say. And then I've just kind of drawn some lines, so these boxes will be for the days. And then again, washi tape to decorate at the bottom. So we've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and then at the very end my time tracker. This is at the end because I thought that in my weekly spreads I would have enough space at the bottom here to do like a weekly time tracker, so go back to how I used to do it at the very beginning of my bullet journaling. But when I realised I didn't have enough space, and I realised I didn't have a page free buying all my trackers, I realised that I had to put it at the very end. So that's where it is for now. And to be fair, I think, you know, it's okay in this position, but it would be better along the rest of my trackers. So I think next month I'll just put it back with all the trackers and just try not to forget to put it in there. And again, as you can see, I've got some succulent washi tape at the bottom that I brought from Etsy, and I will leave the link to the shop in the description box below. That is my January flip through and my February plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you've got any comments, questions or feedback, leave it in the comments box below. I do post videos on Tuesdays and Fridays, but as you just saw, my readathon videos will be starting again in February, so that means my kind of video schedule will be Monday, Tuesdays and Fridays. So if you want notifications for when those videos go up on my channel, just click on the bell icon below and you'll receive notifications. And yeah, that is all I have left to say. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!